Hi, this is Joe Combs with ForwardMasters.com. That's my brief introduction right there. Whenever I get a new client, I typically start out with four main questions. Number one is, why are you here? Number two, what do you hope to accomplish by being here? Number three, where would you like to be? And number four, why aren't you there yet? Some follow-up questions to that typically are, how long will it take to get you to be where you want to be? How long is it taking for you to get where you are right now? And follow to that, will it take you just as long to get to where you want to be as it took you to get to where you are right now? Because really, at the end of the day, the only real resource that we have is time itself. No matter how much money you get, you can't buy more of it. So, how do we get the biggest bang for our buck is the idea. To cut down on that wait time. Because who wants to wait to get there? Of course, you have to have some patience, but but there are ways and tools to kind of trim down the fat right there. So, anyways, that being said, I want to share a story with you. Got some crude drawings back here on my dry erase board I wanted to share with you before I got too far into this, but and then I wanted to end with a challenge. So that being said, we've all heard of the power of words, and so this is my acronym for my daily reminder right here. Power of words. Everything's real. A lot of people say that perception is reality. Well, I say perception distorts reality. Changes it, whatnot. So if it's distorting reality, why not distort it to my favor? And there are shortcuts. We can basically do this here with our words. And of course, the whole idea behind it is that to elicit, create a feeling within us that's kind of projecting into everything that we do. And also, we've heard some other things too along these lines. That people don't always remember what you said; they remember how you made them feel. So it's all about ultimately feeling in the end, and feeling good, and feeling, whatever, more so than the words itself. But the words are a great way to kind of get you there. So use that as a bridge to get to the other side, which is the feelings itself. So that being said, my poor guy over here, he doesn't look very happy at all. Again, kind of a crude drawing here, but he is our POW, and this is our prisoner of words. That poor guy. Everything that he says is just wrong, and he's just kind of locked in this world, and he can't really get out of it. And maybe we've known people like this, and chances are, almost like the old joke, it's like if you're in the room and you don't know who the person is, it's probably you. Anyways, yeah, but not in this case. In this case, you are this guy or lady over here, the pioneer of words. So how can we take that which is putting us in prison in the words that we're choosing and transition and move us over to be a pioneer of words? Which kind of ties into my challenge too for the week here. When I was a kid, there was a lot of things that I said I wanted to do. And like most kids, all of the adults are like, no, you can't do that. You're not an adult. You have to wait till you're 18 or whatever to do these things. And it's very frustrating and so forth. And so you're like, what, one day when I'm 18, I want to do those things. Then you turn 18 and you can care less. For example, when I finally turned 18, and I've got a very good memory. I remember a lot of things, a very early age. And when I turned 18, I was like, I don't even smoke, but I'm going to buy that cigar. And of course, we go to buy the cigar and they don't even check for your ID. Number two, going to the pet store. You want to go to the room, of course, because you go to the pet store and you see the glass window in the room and the family playing with a dog or whatever. And maybe your parents are elsewhere and you're by yourself and you're 6 years old, and the people that work there at the pet store have liability reasons you can't play with a puppy unless you have someone over 18 with you. So then you turn 18 and so forth. It's no, I told myself I'd come back here one day and I would do that. So you play with the dog, whatever, put it back and so forth. But the challenge is this: think about some of those things that you really wanted to do when you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. That you said that you were going to do one day. Write these things down and do them. Check them off your to-do list. Now, granted, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, and you're safe and it's legal and on the open up and everything. But yeah, do these things. And this is the reason for my challenge this week. And I'm going to end with this: is that if you don't do the things today that you said you were going to do back then, number one, how horrifying would that be? It's like, oh my goodness, as an adult, we never do those things, but anyway. But yes, if you never do the things today that you promised yourself that you would do as a kid, how can you guarantee that you'll do the things you said that you'll do tomorrow that you promised yourself you'd do today? This is Joe Combs here to help inspire and motivate with ForwardMasters.com. Please be sure to check out more videos as they come along through our YouTube channel here. Again, ForwardMasters.com. Stay tuned. See you soon.